Hi everybody, CJ here. I hope you're all keeping well and safe. I will say Happy New Year to you all. Even though I know to so many people all over the world it doesn't really feel like that because of the COVID restrictions. So what I'm going to say as well is that I just hope that this year marks a better year than what it was last year. I know that things are different all over the world, restrictions are different all over the world, and here in South Wales, UK, the restrictions have gone even tighter. So I just want to say that I hope we have a better year this year than we did last year. Okay, and that we hope we all keep safe and well. Okay, the last time I done a video showing anything was over the Christmas period just gone, with me showing my Elvis vinyl collection. Now at the end of that video I did briefly show a box set that I did say I was going to do a video on, but I got a few things to show you today. I have got a CD set, I've got a double DVD set, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 CDs of Elvis to show you. But the 5 CDs are completely different to a normal Elvis CD, which I'll explain when I come to them. I'm not sure actually if I've shown them before to you. I can't quite remember, but so we'll just do this today. I haven't really been buying much recently when it comes to Elvis, I'll be honest with you. I think the last big thing that I bought was the That's the Way It Is 50th anniversary collection by FTD, and yeah, I did show that. I did an anniversary That's the Way It Is video, didn't I? And I'd like to, excuse me for a second. I'd also like to thank everybody really for the comments on my recordings that I've uploaded, and thank you to everybody for the comments on the music video, which I'll explain a little bit about. I've actually taken the recordings down now. I didn't want YouTube really to be like a platform for that type thing, because obviously this was supposed to be just my Elvis channel for my Elvis collection, as I got into it by being inspired by all the other Elvis collectors out there. So I'm going to try and get it back to that. But what I've also see, I'm speaking too fast now. What I've also been asked is about other artists that I'm into and other artists that I like, which I have briefly mentioned about that before. To those who are emailing me asking me if I'm going to do any videos on other artists, I will do, but they'll be sort of like one-off type videos. Instead of going back to them, I'll do the one initial video on my collections of the artists, and that'll be that. All the other videos then will be Elvis or Elvis uploads of his TV specials, performances, whatever. I do have a performance of me that I'm going to be uploading, which will be explained in the video. It's because obviously yesterday marked Elvis's 86th birthday, so I did a Facebook live stream, and I've edited it. I've been able to download my live stream, and I've edited it down, and I'm going to be uploading that. Okay, so let's get back to it. Here is the box that I'm going to show you. This is From Elvis in Memphis. No, think From Elvis in Nashville. Oh, see, I'm not awake yet, and it's 12:49, and if I'm not awake by now, goodness me, we got no luck in the world, have we? From Elvis in Nashville. This came out near the end of last year, and it was I think it's absolutely brilliant. The sound quality, I think, is dynamite. A lot of people have had mixed reviews about this set, but I think with every Elvis release, no matter what it is, it can be the greatest sound in the world, but I still think that everybody has their own opinion. Everybody is going to have different things to say about it, and everything is going to have mixed reviews, I think, personally. It's just like this new Elvis bio movie that's coming out with Tom Hanks, who's playing the Colonel, and somebody else is playing Elvis. Everybody's going to have reviews. I've seen mixed reviews. I've seen good reviews. I've seen bad ones. I've seen in the middle, like, okay type ones. Me, I just go with the flow. I never judge anything until I see it. I never judge anything until I hear it, because as the saying goes, never judge a book, or in this case, a box set, by its cover. Mind you, I couldn't say that really for this, could I? Because this looks amazing. And it does sound amazing. Just my personal opinion, I think the set has been very well put together. There's been a few reviews put about the tracks and the in-depth info about this on other YouTube channels. I know that my good friend Johnny at Prince Elvis Jackson's has done a really good review on this set. And a few others have as well. So go check them out, you know, go check them out. But what I can say about this, I'm going to show it to you. These sessions are the June of 1970 sessions. And they were, all the songs from the year, from the sessions, were put over on the albums That's the Way It Is, Love Letters from Elvis, and Elvis Country. And I gotta be honest, when I first heard the trailer, when I saw the trailer and I heard the music, I just thought, wow, what have they done with that? So, you know, it's they've really remastered it in a fantastic way. I mean, we've done a long journey over the Christmas period, and no, a month before, November time, we done a long journey, and I played the whole 4 CD set in the car, and just before anyone puts anything in the comments, the journey I made was essential. So I played this in the car, and one thing that struck me was the fact that it's by Sony Legacy, all right? And normally in Elvis's rehearsals and outtakes and recording sessions, on some of the, mainly the unofficial CDs, there are some, I know, like low budget CDs that came out as well by companies with outtakes on and sessions and what have you, where you hear Elvis say the odd swear word. In fact, there's a whole CD called Cut Me and I Bleed, that if you got that CD, it's kind of like full of the X-rated songs. Now, a lot of people, there are a lot of fans out there that think that Elvis never swore, that he was always they always thought he didn't swear or use bad words, but he did. And this is an official Sony Legacy release. And whenever they release anything, normally if one of the takes or one of the versions have got Elvis swearing in it or using a cuss word, they are very fine-tuned in blanking that out and sort of taking his vocal out on that and just leave the music run over where he says that. They have, you know, they have really good ways of editing. When we were listening to this, now the first the first 2 CDs are or like the masters type thing or what have you. But then you got the CD 3 and 4, and we're listening to it. I was shocked when they didn't edit the bad language out, and there's no disclaimer on you either to say that there is bad language or anything. So I was quite shocked. But I'll say one thing, as we were listening to it in the car and I first heard him swear on this set, if I was eating something, I probably would have choked. If I was drinking something, I probably would have spat it out, because it's a official Sony release with no markings on to say that there is any bad language used on it. Now, normally when I get an official Elvis release, my children are downstairs and I play it on the CD player. Either while they're doing their homework or their tech or anything like that. They're getting on with stuff. My wife's getting on with stuff, so sometimes I will sit down and I'll put the CD on and I'll play it. If I were playing this and that happened, I think I probably would have, like I said, I would have been stunned. So, yeah, nice one, Sony. But also nice one in a great way, because these have been mixed fantastic. You can hear every instrument, every vocal, and they've really brought the sound out. It's absolutely fantastic. It comes with a great book full of, I mean, and his voice in 1969, 1970. His voice was always amazing, but there was something magical about those sessions. And I've read this book, as I do with every Elvis book I have, or every Elvis release I have that contains a book. I read the whole thing, and I'm still reading these. That's the way it is, books. But you know, I read things in between things as well, because some are better and quicker. I wouldn't say better, but quicker than others to read. You know, and when it comes to Elvis, details is something I'm really up on. I really love to study and learn about Elvis. There's a friend of mine who to say to me, if you want to know anything about Elvis, you ask CJ's an Elvis encyclopedia. I'm not. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I mean, I'm still nervous about doing these live feeds, these videos for YouTube, let alone anything else. Something I will point out as well, and I think I did mention this in another video, somebody said that I come across always very upbeat and up and everything. Well, yeah, you gotta be, because I think, you know, life is too short. There's a lot of doom and gloom in the world and negativity that, you know, if you really stick to that, it'll just drag you down, and, you know, you're the one who's going to be feeling, you know, like crap, really, because of it. I tend to... You can't ignore it, no, because, you know, we know there is a lot of things going on in the world. But are you going to really let that define your life? I sure as hell ain't. So, yeah. Always remember, there are worse people off in the world than you. You know, everybody is always going through something in their lives. And you just got to focus on what you got, not what you haven't got. So, there's the book, and here is how it's packed. Don't fall out, don't fall out. I love the design on these. The CDs are done in the RCA standard sort of like vinyl sticker sort of design for the discs. CD1, and they are all done the same. There's nothing different on them apart from the number of the disc, of course. Now, with this being a 4 CD set, what I would normally do, I'll rip this to my PC so I can listen to it. I always listen to the CDs at first hand, play them all the way through from beginning to end to make sure that they're all working, to make sure there's no issues. And then I either back them up on a backup CD for myself, my like shelf collection with the other CDs, or I put them onto my computer and I listen to them on there. So, and the sticker, that's something that really annoyed me with the packaging. It came sealed. Why do, and I think I've mentioned this before, one of my pet hates is you buy a brand new set, it looks absolutely lovely, lovely hype sticker on there as well, but then you find the sticker's actually on the cellophane that's over the top of the actual product itself. Why? So carefully, I tried to take them off the best way I can and place them on the box sets or the CDs or whatever. So yeah. So that's from Elvis in Nashville. Fantastic set. Anybody who don't have it, highly recommend you go and get it. If you play your albums in front of your children, be aware that there is bad language on the other discs. Disc 1 and 2 are fine, but disc 3 and 4, just be careful in places, okay? One of my one of the ones I really did laugh at is when he forgot the lyric to I'll never know, and he says the word firefly, and he sort of forgets that word, and he goes, oh, fly. You notice that I didn't say it? Well, that's what the Sony normally does, you see. They just normally edit that out, but I was quite surprised. Okay, so the other DVD that I got to show you, the double disc. Now, I have seen a lot of mixed reviews. Me personally, I love anything and everything when it comes to Elvis. No matter what it is, because Elvis is my hero. He is my childhood, he is my life hero. And I really couldn't care less what people think or say. And any negative comments, as I do with all my other videos, I get my phone's with me all the time. I even get a notification on my watch. And literally, I can just go straight to it. I got everything dialed in here. I got everything dialed on my phone. All my notifications are on. So if there is a negative comment, I don't entertain negative comments. You comment, first of all, I go on to, you will be blocked. So you won't be able to comment on my videos anymore. And your comment will be deleted before practically anybody else gets to see it. So you're wasting your own time, okay? Because I'm grateful for what I have. A lot of people, actually I'll come back onto that. This is Elvis Sold Out. I was sent this by a friend of mine. And it was a gift. This is Elvis sold from the original reels, sold out, the Rex Martin 8mm collection. Okay. Now, the footage on here, I think is fantastic. Quite a lot of it I have never seen before. Now, I'm grateful to see the footage. Yes, I would love to see it in super HD quality. Enhanced. But you know what? Sometimes it's nice to sit back and look how it originally is and not any silly HD work and all stuff like that. Yes, it's amazing. Everything's amazing. But the main thing is seeing it and enjoying it. So that's my opinion. So if anybody else has got any other opinion and it's negative or anything like that, I wouldn't even waste your time typing out a comment, because you'll be blocked, your comment will be deleted, and that's that. End of story. The footage on here is absolutely fantastic. I'll show you this here. Now, there's a lot of things I know being said about owners of the footage and stuff like this. I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna read the description on the back. Sold Out is a new DVD series featuring the Rex Martin 8mm films. Most of it unreleased, lovingly mastered for optional viewing pleasure. Rex saw tons of Elvis shows in the 70s and thankfully had the foresight to film many of them. His footage is amongst the finest 8mm footage out there, and it really captures the magic of Elvis live in concert in the 70s. This is the real Elvis, singing his heart out, entertaining, having fun with his band and with his audience. The greatest live performer of our time in his element. This unique footage captures the magic of his legendary live concerts like nothing else does. This is your front row ticket to Elvis's most memorable 70s performances. Time to get seated. The intermission is almost over. Thank you, Rex, for documenting these sensational live performances with such great care, sometimes under battleground conditions. Rest in peace, buddy. So, and yes, Rex, thank you, my friend. You know, and it says volume 1, so I can only guess that there's going to be a volume 2 as well. So, or hopefully there will be. This is a great collection. I believe now that they're, I had a thing this morning from the Elvis Information Network. I think it's Elvis Australia, I think it is. Great website, that is. I got an email from them. They were like, you know, advertising and promoting it and so forth. I think it's just an amazing set. If you haven't got it, get onto eBay, get onto Google it, and you'll come across it. So thank you so much, and also to my good friend who sent me this. Thank you. Okay. And now some CDs that I think I've shown them once before. I can't remember. You see, I don't normally go over my videos, you see, to see what I have shown or what I haven't shown. I normally try to make a list of things, really. And some things, like the bigger items, I can remember. So, if you're an Elvis tribute artist, or you just like Elvis instrumentals on CD, because there are fans out there who do like the music as well, head over to the epproject.com, because they put out the best Elvis Presley backing track CDs in the business. And so far they've got 5 out, and they're working on their number 6. So, and obviously with the COVID restrictions, anything that's being worked on at the moment, I think just like everything else, we just got to do our best with things. So the EP Project's got their number 6 album going at the moment. They're working on it, and I'm looking forward to that to be finished. But I'm going to show you them. They basically recreate Elvis's concerts. They even include those some of the musicians who worked with Elvis in his bands, and they featured on the CD, on the albums. So I'm going to show you the CDs now. This is the Alternate Aloha concert, recreated. Obviously the alternate is the rehearsal concert, not the satellite one. I know that they've used the cover for the satellite, but you know, it's basically what it represents, doesn't it? You know, this was the rehearsal. And Jason and Kobe and all the people at the EP Project do an amazing job. In fact, check them out on YouTube. Check them out on YouTube, because you'll see the work that they do. January 12th, 8:30 p.m. show. Tracks there. And you've got the CDs. And they are fantastic. And Aloha, and I'm going to show you these in order as well, that they've done them in. They're a friendly company, a lovely company that does these. Everybody at the EP Project are absolutely amazing. The second one they did was, this came out as an FTD album, as EP Project Nevada Nights, live at the Las Vegas Hilton, August 1974, recreated. This was a great concert, because Elvis changed some of the track listings in the set list, also opening it differently as well. He didn't do many of the big hits, if I'm honest. In fact, looking at this, he didn't do really many of the hits at all, if I'm honest. Here's the track. I'm going to read the track listing for this one. He opened it with Big Boss Man, then Proud Mary, Down in the Alley, Good Time Charlie's Got the Blues, Never Been to Spain, It's Midnight, If You Talk in Your Sleep, I'm Leaving, Let Me Be There, Softly As I Leave You, If You Love Me Let Me Know, Love Me Tender, Polk Salad Annie, Promised Land, My Baby Left Me, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Fever, Hound Dog, Can't Help Falling in Love. It's a brilliant concert. And I do listen to the FTD album of that. Here's another This was the third one. Here's the other FTD release that the EP Project did. EP Project The Wonder of You, live in Las Vegas, August 13th, 1970, recreated. And man, did they do such a fine job, as they do with all their albums. Now, on this concert, when Elvis performed the song I Just Can't Help Believing, he didn't do the full song. And if you have the original FTD CD release of it, you will see that that is correct. He didn't sing the full song. He ended it early. But what EP Project did, and it's the same with Don't Cry Daddy and In the Ghetto as well. Those were basically what EP Project did. They did a full-length version of I Just Can't Help Believing. They didn't put it on the CD, but they put it on the website. So if you bought the CD and you wanted the full version, you could download the full-length version of I Just Can't Help Believing. So they went that extra mile, and they did it with, I think it was... This is the last time I checked the file. I think it was In the Ghetto, I think. Or was it Don't Cry Daddy? Yeah, Don't Cry Daddy. They've done a version of that with an ending. So those two tracks you can get off the EP Project download section of the site if you want those in full. Which I've done that. I bought the two versions off the website because obviously they're not on the CD. The CD is exactly how the concert is. So, fantastic. And then, all of a sudden, obviously there was a lot of fans wanting a lot of ETAs were wanting the Elvis in concert. So they tried to work out how to do it, and in the end they brought on board Walt Johnson, who was just absolutely brilliant. Who actually played the trumpets and was part of Elvis's band. This is the EP Project in concert, February to June 1977, by request. The creators of the alternate Aloha, Nevada Lights, and The Wonder of You recreated bring you the most accurate tracks to date. The final months of his tours in 77. This EP Project, this is EP Project in concert. And my goodness, like I said, the sound, I mean, I can't say anything different about each album because they are all fantastic. There's not one note that's wrong. There's not one key out of place. Everything is precise. The amount of work it takes to do something like this, and the effort and everything they do, even in the meantime, with giving us like samples on YouTube and on their Facebook page and their website. I mean, everybody is just amazing who works for this company, and they've worked with all the big Elvis tribute artists, from around the world. So yeah, I just can't say anything different about any of the albums because my opinion is the same about them all. They are truly amazing. And, well, amazing is really putting it very lightly. I just think, I just can't put anything different about them. This is the last one that they did. This is EP Project on Tour. And... okay, let me just bring you back to this. Now, this one, like I said, February to June by request. So, you've got basically all the tracks are from different concerts, but they're all done in that year, in 1977 for the last tours. And what's great about this, you've got, I'm going to read these out to you. You've got CC Rider, which is like from June 21st, 77, Rapid City. And then you got I Got a Woman. And that's again, same place, Rapid City, June 21st. Hurt, Say One. This is the other thing, Moody Blue. Now, he only he done that on February 21st, 1977 in Charlotte. Moody Blue. Help Me. You can Help Me on here from April 24th, 77. Love Letters. It's just absolutely amazing. Get the website and check them out, really. You've got now, as I was saying, EP project on tour. This was fantastic because in this one here, they also done some studio versions and some rehearsal versions as well. This just blew my mind. Well, again, it doesn't matter what I say. Nothing tops everything that I say about all the albums, you know, because they do such an amazing job. Everything I say about the EP project is just, in my opinion, too little, you know, because I could say a lot more. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know what to say. Okay, so the songs on this one, I'm going to read these ones out. Your Johnny B. Good studio version. You've got the 2001 alternate movie version. CC Rider from Greensboro. You've got Post Alani from Hampton Roads. You've got Separate Ways, studio rehearsal. Always on My Mind, studio. The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, studio full vocal release. Studio full vocal release. Proud Mary from Sound and Tone. You got Never Been to Spain from Sound and Tone. Burning Love, studio rehearsal. For the Good Times, studio album release version. Lead Me, Guide Me, jam session piano version. Bridge Over Troubled Water, Greensboro. Funny How Time Slips Away, Richmond. Until It's Time For You to Go, Greensboro. An American Trilogy from Greensboro. Release Me from Greensboro. I Got a Woman and Amen from Hampton Roads. A Big Hunk of Love, Las Vegas. You Gave Me a Mountain from Greensboro. I Can't Stop Loving You from Hampton Roads. Lordy Miss Clody, Hampton Roads. I Can't Help Falling in Love, Richmond, with the closing vamp from San Antonio. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely mega brilliant. So, Elvis tribute artists, Elvis fans who love to listen to the instrumentals, go to EP Project because you will not be disappointed. You really won't be disappointed. So yeah, to Jason and everybody at the EP Project, thank you so much for all the work that you do. Thank you to everybody who is involved with these kinds of DVDs that will, you know, is just giving the fans the footage, sharing the footage with fans to show how magical Elvis was. As we all know, he was the best. And like I said yesterday, he would have turned 86. I did a Facebook live stream, which I was able to download, and I have edited that down to a shorter version. I've done just over an hour and 20 minutes, or an hour and 30 minutes, whatever it was. But I've edited it down to just over 30 minutes, and I'm going to upload that. It's just my tribute to Elvis live on Facebook. I'm going to upload that to YouTube, and I hope you enjoy. So, my next video. Okay, so my next video, I'm hoping it'll be now about another artist that I like. And also who I've become friends with as well. Because I think he's absolutely amazing. And that is the fantastic Ronnie McDowell. So, who's a country music legend. A lot of Elvis connections. I'm just looking at my CD shelf now to see how I would do it. I'll probably end up doing it like I've done the Elvis CDs, only this will be one video. Actually, for Ronnie, I might... no, it'll be one video. So, yeah, that'll probably be done. I don't think it'll be done today. If it is, it'll be later on. But it'll definitely be sometime during the week. What we got coming up on what I got coming up on this channel. Okay, so I've got some more Elvis TV specials to upload, which are rare. I've got some more digital conversions from VHS to upload. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff. I also want to do a review. I've also been asked as well about reviews and why I don't do them. The reason why I don't really go for reviews as such, like in-depth reviews, I think it's because there are amazing channels out there on YouTube that do fantastic reviews. Ed at the King's Court, amazing reviews. Ashton's Elvis Presley channel. Vince from Australia. Someone else as well. Somebody else. Jake. Please forgive me, all these guys, because they know who I'm talking about. I haven't really been on YouTube much, so literally my mind's just gone blank. But I will at some point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a shout out video, because there's so many great YouTubers out there who do fantastic videos. What I'd like to do is basically get the names and maybe like a screenshot from their channels. I'm going to ask them first though, however, if it's okay for me to do so, by either asking for an email or putting a comment on one of the videos, just asking if it'll be okay. I'd like to do one video with giving everyone's YouTube name to follow their channels, because they are absolutely amazing. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the next lot of videos that's going to come up. And remember, before I forget, I keep on getting asked to do this video because in my That's the Way It Is 50th anniversary video, and also one of the other videos I did a couple of years ago, I've been asked if I can show my Elvis, my replica Elvis guitars and so forth. I am going to do a video on those. It's a little difficult because obviously guitars are big, and I have 5 of them at the moment. I may have a sixth one coming as well, which will be my last. I'd like to do all those in one video, as I'm sure you can understand. And all my guitars are downstairs, you see. They're put away. So I'd like to do them. I'd have to get some of the stuff from upstairs to take down. I'll have to have them all laid out. But the children here are off school, so I'm going to have to do that whenever I can. But I will promise that I can and will promise to do the video at some point, okay? So yeah, so anyway, I hope you're gonna enjoy what's coming up over the next month or so. Well, over the next couple of weeks, really. Okay, the next video now that will be uploaded today will be my personal tribute to Elvis live stream, edited down. I know that there are so many people out there who don't like Elvis tribute artists and don't like other people singing Elvis songs. Look, at the end of the day, the love is what you got to think about, right? We all love Elvis for different reasons, so we pay our tribute to Elvis in different ways. Okay, if you don't like us, fine, then don't bother comment. There's one thing I'm an opinion, but the rudeness and nastiness, there's no need for it at the end of the day. I personally myself, I really couldn't care less what other people thought. It's one of those things where, I love doing what I do, and that's the way it goes. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy what's coming up next. See you guys, and take care and stay safe.